we are on the next account. So as you can see, I got another two jesters. They're the only ones I've rebirthed. You can tell because of the little star count. I've been playing since day 65, so a little over a month. Just as like a relative time scale on how long it takes to level up stuff. First thing we're going to do is try to explore with the guys who are exploring, which is going to be this guy. Whenever I have a coffee bean, magic bean, like I said, I explore until I have one or two action points left. You wander around and your feet hurt, but nothing really happens. You encounter a monstrous snail looking quite hungry. You get an uneasy feeling that mushrooms are on its menu. The moment it sees you, the snail attacks. So this one, you got probably 75% chance of bad outcome, but when it's good, it gives you a lot of XP. Bad outcome. Before you can react, the snail has bitten you a piece out of your cap. It seems satisfied for the time being, and you realize that there is nothing more to gain here. You leave injured. You lose spores and HP. None of the explorers really can deal enough HP damage to kill you, so you almost never heal if you're going to explore. If it's going to kill you, it just says, that's it, you are dead, and you insta-die. Here we have a new riddle. Can you solve the following? In woods and fields I quietly grow. A culinary treasure prized, you know. Delicate cap, white or brown, savory delight sought in town. What am I? A woodland gem, a prized mushroom, both wild and tame. This one is a champignon, just like the name of the game. We get spores and experience. So some of these riddles can actually give items to you as well. So those ones are very nice. Here you decide to explore the trail into the mountains, and we see a bear next to a bag. I already read this, so I'm just skipping ahead. You decide to grab the backpack and cautiously approach the bear. Woo! This was the best option. You don't have to even fight the bear. You manage to grab the bag and leave the cave. Big XP and some spores. So now I'm at 2 points left. If I explore, I probably run to 0. I want to forage, so I get my free essence down here. All right. Now we're over here. Both of these are pretty much the same. Wait, let me see. Do I have it? No, I don't have another experience book. I was going to see if I could make a big boy experience book, but I can't, so I won't. This guy, his rebirth bonus was max HP. Um, it goes from 10 to 50, so I got kind of a low roll here, but that's fine. I got the XP books on him just because I want to get through this leveling phase faster and get to another rebirth. Here, I can auto to the end. I was just checking the attacks. I got more damage, more health, so we're good. I'm going to heal. Same. Actually, this one, you see it's a little bit closer, so he's a higher level than the last Rhino Beetle. So we're going to use a Confuse here, see if he hits himself. He does attack himself, so now it's basically a fair fight, but we got a 6 health advantage, so we skip to the end. This one, we have massive lead, skip. Mantis is a damage race. We skip because we're pretty good. One more fight, a weak snail. With that, we can level up. So now we're 5. So the weapon and armor upgrades you can get at level 2, 4, and 7. So we're a little ways away from those. The equipables, if you have a magic one, you could equip it at level 5. Right now, though, we're still winning fights, so I don't think I'm going to put a stat one on. I'm just going to keep the XP book. And we're done with Slappy Chop. On to Xavier Ladybug. This guy got a much better reroll, 46% instead of 20. Here we're big lead on Franz. Snail is easy win. Skyrite easy win. Another Skyrite, slightly tougher, but no match for a mushroom. We level up to 6. Baby ant. Goodbye, baby. Weak Skyrite. Weak Mantis. We're going to heal here. We're about 2/3 health. Snail, beat him. Mantis, beat it. And a Scarred Peasant is our final enemy. With that, we're done with this account. So we're going to move on to the next. Right here at this screen, you can't see the MetaMask window. I'm just swapping accounts and telling it to keep going to the new one. So here we got a non-forager who has a magic bean. So we're going to explore with them. I'll skip it this time, and we'll come back to it, and I'll read through the text next time. This is our nice peaceful glade where we get some XP. The Hunter Riddle, Parasol. And now we're at 2 AP, so we make sure to forage so we can get some more of these essences. And here we got a unicorn essence. That's very nice. That's the rarest you get. It's probably 10,000 spores for one of those. Here you can see I had a level 11 priest. He had all 3 magic items and was fighting pretty good, but at level 11 I just couldn't keep up. So we're exploring on him now. This is the Gorgonzola riddle. This is a spores riddle. Here we got a new one. Can you solve the following riddle? Symbol revered, reaching high, rooted deep, touching the sky. Wisdom's fruits upon its boughs, harmony's sanctuary it allows. What am I? Nature's grandest design, a sacred tree where life aligns. This riddle is a little tricky. You probably thought it was Arborethia, the big fancy tree in this universe, but you're wrong. It's Tree of Life. Fantastic. Well done, my young one. Here, treat yourself to something special. Next time, I'll come up with an even trickier riddle. You're quite the clever, my little champ. This one is new. In our realm, a worker true, the lumberjack with tasks to do. Symbol bright, golden and rare, representing his forest affair. With caps that shimmer like sunlit rays, they mark his present in mighty ways. Amidst the trees his power unveiled, harvesting timber, strength prevailed. With each swing the forest resounds, his might echoing as nature rebounds. What am I? This realm's depiction, the lumberjack's emblem, a strong conviction. They're asking what type of mushroom is the lumberjack. You can see him here in the background. That is a chanterelle mushroom. Fantastic. Well done, my young one. Here, treat yourself to something special. Next time, I'll come up with an even trickier riddle. You're quite clever, my little champ. We got one last explorer. Let's hope we level. Yes, we will, because this is Can You Spell That? Which is a high XP riddle. 399. Nice. Level up. And now we're fighting with Malfoy the Fertile. Attack. Attack. So he got a mid ground. Defense rolls can be between 25 and 100, so not the best, not the worst. Got enough XP to level up. Anytime you level up, you can equip new items for free. So we're going to go ahead and equip a level 4 rare bow now. We're going to go ahead and equip a rare shield. Grindstone, we can't equip anything new until level 5. But when we hit 5, we're definitely putting on either a magic grindstone or a magic XP book if we can get one by then. This one, I'm gonna do a confuse because Divinas, like I said, they're kind of tricky. They can surprise you with their hits. If she doesn't hit herself, though, we still lose. There we go. She hit herself. So now we win. Gotta heal up. See, so I was level 4. That was a level 5 Divina. It was challenge mode. Skyrite. We got way more damage. Skip to the end. Skip to the end. Fight weak snail. Hazel Cora. I think hazel is the hardest color of Cora. I want to say it's the gray, then the tan, then this hazel. I'd like to see her hit herself one more time before I auto. Yep, there we go. Auto. Last fight, baby ant. Victory. Alright, we're done with this account. We go swap over to number 9. We got, so if I have an alchemist, I will just let them forage. They probably get more XP from foraging than they would from exploring. And anybody who doesn't have a forage bonus, you want to explore as much as possible. It's the unicorn riddle, because exploring is it's kind of like the gambling in this game. It has the biggest ups and the biggest downs. Explore. All right, now we're down to 2, so we're gonna forage for the rest of the day. Check. We didn't get a unicorn essence, unfortunately. So we're gonna go through these guys. This you could see. I'm a little bit poor on this account. I don't have another bow and arrow, so even though this guy's level 2, I'm using a level 1 bow. So I'm gonna go ahead and fight with my level 5 guy first, and here I got 5% heal, which is a great combat ability. Every round I'll heal 5% of my health, paired with the vitamin D, which gives an extra 3 heal and 1% heal. I'm pretty tanky. It's hard to kill. You'll see. I'm just gonna do one auto attack here. He hits me for 5.4. I heal for 5.5. Skip to the end. I'm hoping by fighting with this guy, I can find either an uncommon bow or a common bow. There we go. So now on our second jester, we can go ahead and upgrade his bow when we're doing those. Common XP book. I will combine these because you want drop chance. That's what you're looking for. It's going to cost me 39 spores to equip, but that's worth it. Here we got a tough enemy, so I'm going to use some confuses. Hit himself for 11. I'm only hitting for 5, so you see he's doing a lot of damage. Hit himself twice. I got to hit him 3 times. He'd have to hit me 4. Auto. But he hurt us a little bit. Although instead of healing, we're just going to do a level up. And we're going to keep fighting. Uncommon bow, nice. So we can just equip that directly. Divina, we got this. So even though this is probably a close one, if I didn't have a heal on this guy for my passive, I would say we do a confuse. 5% heal is definitely good enough to beat that. Last one, Scarred Peasant. I'm just going to use a confuse to be safe, although there's really no reason. Just a waste of time. I shouldn't have done that. Alright, now we're on to Cicero. He's got an attack bonus, and we are going to equip him with a better bow. We check our inventory here. We got 3 commons, so I'm going to just upgrade 2 of those. And then when he hits level 4 here, we can combine this uncommon bow with the one we have to make a rare bow like this. But let's get into this. Almost every one of these is just going to be a skip to end. He's got a very strong, so the attack goes from 10 to 30, so 27 is almost max. Healing was only 6 spores because he's such a low level. I would really like to get an Ethereum drop so you guys could see what that looks like. I'll level up. Keep on fighting. Another common bow. This one, we basically got the same attack, same health, same armor. So I'm going to use my ability on the Fallen General. If he hits himself like that, we can auto to the end. And we're done with this account. Got an alchemist here. He doesn't have the magic bean, so the normal one just gives you forage. You don't get the essence drops guaranteed, so I don't have many essence on this account. So we're going to stop foraging with him. We're going to explore to try and level up. So here, you've heard of a new shortcut that should make the journey into the mountains of Arborethia much faster and more comfortable. A tree has fallen over in the last storm and is now forming a bridge over the ravine. You decide to make up your mind. As soon as you reach the said place and actually see a rotten old trunk lying over a deep abyss, the bridge doesn't look very confidence-inspiring, though. Do you risk a crossing? This one, I usually say yes to risk it. If you don't risk it, you get experience or -1 AP because you take a long way around. If you do risk it, you either get experience. You always get experience, and you can either get 4 AP back, no AP change, or -2. So 2 out of 3 are good. I'm going to take them. I got the bad one here. The trunk creaks as you step on it. Against all instincts, you keep going. When you are in the middle of the trunk, you hear a loud crack and the trunk breaks. At the last moment, you jump back to your original position. The tree falls into the abyss behind you. You got lucky again and got away with a few scratches. You lose health, but you gain XP and you lose AP. That XP was enough to level, so we level up and we forage again. This guy has the worst forage bonus possible. It only goes from 50 to 100. I got 50, so he is very far behind the rest of them. He's only level 12. This guy is a new fighter. He's a weak fighter, though. 10 attack, 55 XP bonus. So the XP can go from 50 to 100. So this guy is trying to be the worst possible mushroom I have. Here we got a very weak. This whole account is pretty weak. 50 is the worst. 55 and 10, those are both very bad. And this only goes from 29 or 25 to 100. So 29 is very low. But we're going to keep going. Explore. This one is the Champignon. This is that. Nice riddle to have. Mushroom School. Oh no. This one very useful the first time you encounter it. You got to pay attention. After that, it's terrible because you get very low experience and you lose an AP. So now we're out. I keep gear equipped on him because in these situations where you got 1 AP, you do a fight. Here, I'm probably going to lose this, so I'm going to set it to auto because he hits harder than me. He's got more armor. And if I don't go to heavy, there's no way I win. With heavy, there's small chance I win. I don't win, revive, and we do another explore. After a long, uneventful trip through the Arborethian outback, you're on your way home. Fortunately, your senses are still sharp, because some distance ahead, you notice the outline of a mantis who is potentially looking for some trouble. You need to decide if you want to take this challenge or avoid a confrontation. We're going to take on this challenge because we're not as scared of a little mantis. You're going too far to let a random bug bully you. You confidently approach the mantis with big strides. But as you are face to face with the mantis, you realize it's not hostile at all. It seems that the mantis is desperately looking for something. Well, I'll help him out because I'm a nice mushroom. You greet friendly and offer your help. The mantis looks at you gratefully and shows you a photo of itself with a glittery brooch. Aside from it finding it strange that someone would have pocketed a photo of itself, you notice that the brooch is now missing, so you decide to help in search of it. A few steps further, you see something glittering in the long grass. You look and find the brooch, and it looks quite valuable. That must be the gem the mantis is looking for. Without hesitation, you bring it back, and the mantis is beaming from ear to ear when it recognizes its brooch. It nods politely and turns and disappears into the bushes. Ungrateful insect. So I got some XP. He can also give you some spores if you're lucky. I didn't get the spores this time. We got a weak jester that we're fighting with now. This is a tough fight. So this guy, we have the same health. He actually has more damage than me. So we definitely want to confuse him. Good hit. I'm going to do one more. I want to see him hit himself twice. Especially after that first miss by me. Hits himself twice. Alright, we're good to auto now. We're going to heal because this guy, like I said, he's a weak fighter. Rhino Beetle. We have more damage, more armor, so we can auto. But we're going to spend some spores healing here. Foul fungus, easy win. I'm just going to check again. Looking for a coffee bean, normal coffee bean. So if I had a normal, I would be able to. Well, I guess I thought I had one in my inventory. I don't. If you get 3 of them, you can make a magic coffee bean. Gotta heal up again. Fallen general. This one's weaker than us. Level up. Now that we leveled, we're gonna equip. We're gonna go with the vitamin D. And that vitamin D is gonna make us a lot stronger. We're out for the day. All right.